Hi everyone, today we are going to be learning how to make yam flour from your own home. Really easy, very straightforward. If you're interested, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. First thing you're going to do is you peel your yams and you want to ensure that you use white yams. White yams will definitely bring white yam flour. So you want to ensure that when you go and buy your yam, tell them you want the white type of yam. So after peeling the skin off, you're going to go ahead to cut it into four sections like this. And once you've cut it into four sections, then you go ahead to start to slice the yams in really, really tiny strips. Just watch the video to see how I do it. After slicing each batch, you want to ensure that you transfer this into a bowl of water immediately. We all know yam oxidizes. That means if you leave it in plain air or natural air, it's going to start to turn brown, and we do not want that. So immediately you slice a batch, add them into a bowl of water. It's going to prevent the yam slices from turning dark. Once you're done, you're going to go ahead to wash the yam slices, take out as much starch as you can, and then drain out the water. Once the water is drained, you're going to add some hot water into the bowl of sliced yam, and this is going to cook the yam for a little bit. After adding the hot water, you're going to cover this and allow sit for about 4 to 5 minutes. You don't want to leave it for too long. This process is meant to make the yam soft and not cook it entirely. So please do not leave it for too long. Now you're just going to take the yam slices out of the hot water and transfer into another bowl, or you can just drain out the water and run this through cold water to stop the cooking process. After this, the yam is ready for the next process. The next process is going to be to dry the yam. You want to ensure that your yams are dehydrated before you blend. Of course, you cannot blend the yam the way it is now. It's not going to come, or it's not going to turn out into a powdery form. So you want to do this, either spread it out in the sun. It's going to take about 2 days if you have good sun. Leave it in the sun for about 2 days or until it is really dry. But for me, I'm going to be using my air fryer that has a dehydrating function. So if you have a dehydrator, please go ahead to use it. It's faster and less stressful. I'm using the Butchie Mix air fryer oven, and it has the dehydrating function. I'll allow this dehydrate for about 10 hours. If you do not have a dehydrator, this is your hint to get this air fryer from Butchie Mix. It has the dehydrating function, the oven function, and so much more functions. After about 10 hours, we're going to take this out from the dehydrator and see what it looks like. So here's our yam after dehydrating. This is what it looks like. Everything is dry. It extracted all the moist that is in the yam. And when you want to know that your yam is ready, once you break it, it snaps and breaks easily. Then you know that your yam is very, very dehydrated. If you bend it and it's still a bit soft, or it doesn't give that pa, it doesn't snap, then please leave it to dry the more. You want to ensure that these are really, really dry. now that the yam is dry, it is time to go ahead to blend. You can leave this to cool for a few minutes or a few hours before you go ahead to blend, or you can just blend it like that, whichever is your preference. I'm going to be adding all of this into my blender, and I'm using the Butcher Mix blender. This is a very powerful blender, and it's going to blend all this in less than 1 minute. And now our yam flour is ready. I did not skip the blending part because I wanted you guys to see that nothing was skipped, and this blended in about 50 seconds. All of that yam turned into flour in 50 seconds. That's the power of this Turbo Crush blender. After blending, you want to transfer the flour into a sieve and then go ahead to sift the flour. This is going to take out any shaft that's present in the yam flour. And guys, now you have your yam flour made from home. This has no preservatives, it has no chemical, it has no coloring, it is all natural, and it is going to be very, very beneficial to your body. Of course, we know that we want to cut down chemicals and artificial preservatives as much as we can. Now, you can go ahead to use this for anything as a thickener in your soups, you can use it as a swallow, whatever it is you want to use your yam flour for, go ahead to use it. I'm going to be making swallow with it, of course, and I'm going to have it with a delicious bowl of egusi soup. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Now you can make your own yam flour from home and enjoy. If you liked watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Drop a comment in the comment section or an emoji or whatever. Share this video as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.